What if I told you? Inflation is not a mistake. It is not an accident. It is not bad luck. It is part of the design. Every year, your money loses value. Prices rise, rent rises, food rises, education rises, but your salary struggles to keep up. And you're told this is normal. But what if inflation isn't just happening? What if it is required? Tonight, we uncover the uncomfortable truth behind inflation. Section 1. The illusion. We are taught that inflation happens because of supply and demand. Too much demand, too little supply. Simple economics. But that is only part of the story. The deeper reality begins with one question. Where does money come from? In the previous video, we learned that banks create money when they issue loans. New loans create new money. And new money entering the system changes everything. Because when more money chases the same amount of goods, prices rise. Not randomly, systematically. Section 2. The engine of expansion. Modern economies are built on growth. Growth requires spending. Spending requires borrowing. Borrowing creates money. And money creation fuels inflation. Governments borrow. Corporations borrow. Individuals borrow. Debt expands the money supply. And inflation becomes the quiet consequence. Without inflation, the system slows. Without inflation, debt becomes harder to repay. Without inflation, growth collapses. Inflation is not a side effect. It is lubrication for a debt-based system. Section 3. Why 2%? Have you noticed something interesting? Central banks around the world target around 2% inflation. Not zero, not negative, 2%. Why? Because small inflation encourages spending. If prices slowly rise, you spend today instead of tomorrow. You invest instead of saving cash. You take risk, and risk drives economic activity. Zero inflation sounds stable, but in reality, it freezes movement. The system prefers controlled erosion over stagnation. Section 4. Who benefits? Inflation does not affect everyone equally. If you hold cash, you lose. If you hold assets, you often win. Property rises. Stocks rise. Hard assets rise. Wages rise slower. This quietly shifts wealth from savers to asset owners, from the middle class to those positioned inside the system. Inflation is not loud. It does not knock on your door. It quietly transfers the purchasing power, year after year. Section 5. The psychological game. Inflation also changes behavior. It makes people chase more income, work longer, take more risk, consume faster. It creates urgency, and urgency fuels economic motion. A completely stable currency would reduce pressure, but pressure keeps the machine running. The system does not reward stillness. It rewards movement. Section 6. The dangerous side. But here is the danger. When inflation moves beyond control, confidence breaks, savings disappear faster, trust weakens, and instability begins. That is why central banks constantly adjust interest rates. Too little inflation is dangerous. Too much inflation is destructive. The system walks a narrow line, always balancing, always adjusting. Conclusion. The truth. So is inflation evil? Not exactly. Is it accidental? No. It is engineered, managed, targeted, used. Inflation is a feature of a growth-driven, debt-based economy. Understanding this changes how you think about money. It changes how you save, how you invest, how you plan your future. Because once you understand the system, you stop being surprised by it, and you start positioning yourself inside it.